International learning is always a good choice to enhance your education because it gives you an opportunity to experience other cultures and learn about some new and different perspectives. You never really know how your culture and the society that you're living in influences you and your decisions and basically everything you do until you have to come in contact with other perspectives and see how that influences their decisions and their perspectives. And then you kind of go through a process of talking together and learning to see both points of view, which is really great, and it just opens your eyes to so many new things. NYI is a unique opportunity and unlike any other study abroads that I know of because it brings students from around the world from varying degrees and backgrounds into one learning space where you're in a classroom of maybe 20 students at a time, and so you're really asked to step out of your comfort zone and engage in the discussion. Really, no one goes unnoticed in a classroom discussion each day, which is good. It's a little intimidating at times, but it really forces you to get over any of that and just come out of your shell. I can't describe how valuable that was to me, and it really just enhanced my learning so much because I had to share my thoughts every day, but I also had to keep myself open to what everyone else was going to say and share and talk about that day. In addition, this program is probably one of the most cost-efficient programs on the market right now. When you break down all that's included in the program fee, there's really not a better deal out there. And then just, it's Russia. You know, not many students our age are really going to Russia and wanting to go there and travel. So it's really cool to be that person that goes there and, you know, goes on to a new frontier. So some of the highlights of our trip include mainly that you're going at the end of the white nights. So that means that it never fully gets dark in Russia for the first couple weeks that you're there, which gives you so much more time to explore the city and just go out with your friends and see what the city has to offer. St. Petersburg is beautiful. There's always something that you can do, whether it's shopping, just walking along the Neva, going into a new palace. It's really cool to just walk around. You get to really feel like you're walking where history has happened because you're in the palaces that the czars lived in. You can go visit the place where Rasputin was murdered. You get to see the skylines full of onion domes that you hear about, and the cathedrals are absolutely beautiful. There was not a moment that we didn't have something to do. I also really enjoyed learning how to navigate the metro system and just the streets of the city because it's actually not too hard. And it's also really cool if you can pick up some of the Russian and you get to recognize the different places in the city. It becomes like your second home very quickly. One of my biggest takeaways from this program was the importance of exposure. I think too often we judge situations before we actually expose ourselves to them and allow ourselves to really understand them. We just accept what we've been told or what we learn in school rather than going there and finding out for ourselves, whether that's about a new country, different people, cultures, or just information in general. The subject matter that you're looking at in the courses, you're going to be exposed to a different perspective, something that you've not looked at or considered before, and that stays with you. It impacts how you look at things in your everyday life once you return and just going forward with your life.